On my tent, I've used a Zpack stick and loop. I bought 4 of them. They weigh 1.4 grams. I put one on each corner using the existing string that's already on there, and it allows me to pull the tub of the tent more taut in windy conditions, and it just allows for more room on the inside. This is how I generally set my tent up when I'm on trail. I leave one side of the vestibule on each side open, generally a spot that's by my feet. I just like to have my head a little bit covered up, obviously depending on the weather. I hang my pack from my pole and usually have my shoes underneath the vestibule. On the ends of my tent, I'm using a couple carbon fiber poles that I have laying around. On trail, I'd obviously be using sticks, but I wanted to get the full effect of showing you the tent. Here's the inside of my tent, and I have plenty of room, at least 6 inches on my feet, and plenty of room on my head. I generally never hit my head, always my feet when I'm sleeping. All right, let's talk about the weight of my tent with the modifications and stakes that I've decided to take on the trail with me. Just weighed this. The website says that the Zpack Duplex weighs 19 ounces. On my scale, with the stuff sack and the modifications, I'm at 20.5 ounces. So,
hey.
1.5 ounces over what the website says. I'm perfectly happy with that, and I really think that those modifications that I showed you make a big difference in the performance of this tent in the field. Okay, stakes. I originally went with the Tokes titanium V-shaped stake. I ordered 10 of these and at a total of 4 ounces for 10, so about 0.4 ounces per stake. So not bad, 4 ounces, and these are great stakes. Never had any issues with them. Had them out on trail with me a few times, and they were great stakes. But I was looking to get Ultralight, like my name on my channel, Ultralight Wannabe, and I decided to, after seeing someone recommend this on a Facebook group that I'm a part of, recommended these stakes made by a couple named Mike and Shelby. It's a little cottage company they run out of their kitchen, making ultralight steaks for and they decided to get this idea. They're hikers themselves, so they understand what hikers and backpackers like. So 10 of these steaks weighs in at 1.2 ounces or 3.4 grams. So almost cut these down by 75% weight. As you can see, they're 6-inch steaks. They're titanium with a reinforced aluminum tip. You can get custom colors up top. You can get glow in the dark. They have a lot of different options. I've used these on my shakedown hikes, and I've never had an issue with them. Very strong. I was a little bit worried about the top and my guidelines coming off. Have never had an issue with them. They've held up. I used them in hard ground, soft ground. So if you're looking to save some weight on some steaks, I'd recommend giving this company a try. I'm not sponsored by them at all, although I would like to be sponsored by them or anybody else that wants to sponsor me. I'm not. I just I think it's a very good product, a very good steak for hikers, if that's something you're looking to do. All right, in closing, let me know if you've made any mods to your tent, if you have any suggestions to make some mods to my tent. I like to tinker with my gear a little bit, although I feel like the way I have my tent set up now with my stakes and my trekking pole is that's the setup I'm going to take on the trail in a couple months. But let me know, leave a comment if you have any suggestions or just like the way I set it up. And again, check out this company with these stakes if you're trying to drop some grams or some ounces. I don't think you'll be disappointed. And with the modifications that I showed you in the video and in the stuff sack, my tent and some of my stakes that I've chosen to take on that. All right, let's real quick talk about. Okay, let's real quick talk about my tent, which you just saw me set up, the weight of it, and in the field. You can get them glow in the dark. I decided to get yellow. I decided these stakes, which I will link the information in the company